So I've noticed that when you're tan, the makeup shows very differently. Every time I tan, I feel like I have to change my makeup routine. So today it happened, I came back from a trip and I have my complexion as sun-kissed, as I like to say, which is nice, but then I have to adapt and change my habits. So I went to this store called Flower Girl New York, which I love because I go there to create some little bouquet, and I'm always very inspired by flowers, and the owner is an artist and she understands that, so she always makes me the best bouquet. And I got there and got inspired by the very bright pink flowers there and decided to do a look like this. So the first thing I've noticed when my skin is tan is that it's a little bit more thick. So as soon as I put too much products on my complexion, it shows. It's like I show more of the pores and the texture is less smooth. So what I do is I have a little bit of concealer, this sort of creamy concealer. I'm going to blend it on my skin to make sure that the texture disappears, but it's still going to bring some like light on my face. And then I'm going to have a little powder with a puff to pad and make sure that the powder will really stick to the skin and makes like one texture. So then I'm going to bring back some glow because I don't want to be too matte, and I'm going to have this sort of like creamy powdery highlighter that I'm going to have a little bit everywhere on the light zone, but a bit more on the Cupid's bow because this is going to be a lips look, so I want to make sure my lips are plump, and this really helps. A bit of lip balm, and then I'm going to have a little bit of blush. So this blush is actually lipstick that I bought a while ago at TOPSHOP, and it's kind of a dark fruit color, which I like because I'm only going to work with that kind of pink tones. So it's different shade of pinks basically, and on my cheeks I'm going to work with something a bit darker to fit my complexion. And then I'm going to work with a very pale but luminous and sparkling eyeshadow on my eyes that I apply with a finger because I've noticed that that kind of texture will like not like reflect the same if I apply with a brush. I use it as a highlighter as well, so I put a little bit more in the inner corner of my eyes to show well. And I'm gonna have the contour of my lips pretty sharp because I want to work with a very bright pink, because I've noticed every time I'm tan, I'm super attracted by these pop colors, but then when I wear it, I'm always wondering if this is really chic. And I think that you have like a very graphic lip will help to keep the chic. So I'm gonna make sure the drawing is perfect. And then I'm going to add as a base this dark fuchsia on my lips. It's a matte lipstick, so I'm going to make sure the layer is very thin so it doesn't look like a plaster on my lips. So I massage it really well and make sure, like a nail polish, I like to really blend it on my lips and make sure that it covers everything but still is super thin. Then I'm going to kiss my hand, and when it's dry, I have no stain on my hand, so it means that it's ready for the second coat. So this coat is a very, very bright pink, like flowers, and I'm going to have one coat on the bottom of my lip and massage my two lips together and blend it with my finger, because then I'm really sure my lipstick will be super thin and it's not going to look too thick, and to keep it as chic as possible. I'm just gonna grab a little bit of the lipstick and put it on my cheeks because I feel like it's gonna, I don't know, harmonize all the pinks together. So let me know if you've noticed that when you're tan you kind of change your makeup routine and your skin looks different with your foundation. And also remember to always protect your skin under the sun.